September 2016, my friends Joe and Liz were getting married outside Detroit. I decided to ship my bike and my touring gear back to Michigan so I could go on a ride after their wedding. I didn't have a plan, just to continue riding until the fall weather got too cold to keep going. At first I thought I'd cross the Ambassador Bridge from Detroit into Windsor, Ontario and continue on toward Toronto, but I learned that I couldn't ride my bike across the Ambassador Bridge, and that I'd have to put my bike in a box if I wanted to take a bus. Joe, a Flint, Michigan native, recommended that I instead ride north, passing into Canada through the Upper Peninsula at Sault Ste. Marie. With just that vague direction in mind, I would take it step by step, figuring out the next day's route and next night's lodging over dinner each evening. It's kind of hard now, 8 years later, to put myself back into the mindset I had at that time. Just the spring before, I had abandoned my career as a lawyer to pursue freelance writing, and after years of over-reliance on my analytical mind, I was making a concerted effort to listen more to my gut, to go with what felt right at the time, even if it didn't necessarily make logical sense. So that's how I ended up in Detroit, Michigan in September 2016 with my bike and my backpack and my essential supplies, but all of my other worldly possessions in long-term storage back in Oakland, with no idea when I'd be returning.
About 3:00 p.m. Wednesday, September 14th. About to head off, leaving Detroit, heading north. Hopefully make it to Imlay City tonight.
So it's the end of day one. I rode my bike about 60 miles from Detroit up to Imlay City tonight, and it appears there's like an antique car show or something like that going on tonight. And for some reason, Imlay City is a town of about 4,000 people, but all three of the motels are completely booked. And it appears there's a bunch of classic cars in the parking lots, so there must be a show, and that must be why. But yeah, so I'm tucked behind some trees on the border of the Super 8 property, and on my other side is a cornfield. Yeah, so let's see what we can do. I'm only using my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag tonight. No tent, just because I thought it would obviously be much more visible when the sun comes out. And yeah, hopefully just everything goes smoothly. Nobody messes with me, I don't bother anybody by being here. Then I can just get up and hit the road in the morning. Hopefully find a hotel where I can shower tomorrow night. It's a good ride up. Took a long time. This Pollyann trail that I was on was awesome, but really slow going. It was down to like a single track at points. Ran into a couple of fallen trees that were blocking the path. So ended up not getting here until after 11. And yeah, by that time everything was booked. And yep, it'll be a lesson, but at least it's an adventure. See you tomorrow.